had a pretty unique vantage point on President Carter's life. You worked closely with him for many years on some pretty big projects. What did you learn from President Carter?
What I learned from President Carter is to treat everyone with respect. Now, he dealt with some pretty unsavory characters, but he always treated them with respect. He gave them a hearing, and then he would respond directly in a very respectful way. But the message sometimes is not one they wanted to hear. An example is there's a recent documentary that was released in October called The President and the Dragon, and it's about the guinea worm eradication program. But one area of focus was when he was negotiating the guinea worm ceasefire in Sudan. And he says after the fact that he became so angry with the Sudanese leadership, he said, "That's it. I'm leaving this country. I will inform the press, and we're pulling out." And the Sudanese leadership then sort of recalibrated and said, "All right, you can have your ceasefire." You know, what that told me, now that was behind closed doors, but what that told me is he doesn't placate people. He doesn't patronize people. When he's angry, he lets you know he's angry, but they never questioned his motive, which was to bring a ceasefire so that guinea worm could be addressed in Sudan for the people of Sudan. And you know, he did get the guinea worm ceasefire, and it effectively lasted 6 months. And I would argue that it may have laid some groundwork for the comprehensive peace agreement in 2005, I guess.